Happy Tarot Tuesday. The energy that is making its way into our lives over the course of the next week is the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight is someone who has committed to their journey of self-mastery. In this case, we're dealing with the Suit of Cups. So this is a guy who has committed to mastering his emotions. Lord of the waves and waters. So he is on his way towards becoming a king or a queen. He is on his way to being able to be in complete control of himself emotionally. So Lord of the waves and waters. Waters is what represents emotion typically, and we understand that. But waves is a really important aspect of this phase of the journey because we have those rise and falls, okay? So this knight so basically he said, you know what? I want to master my emotional self. And life is like, cool. You want to be the master of your emotional self? Prove it. Prove it to me. I am going to put you through every test and every challenge. And I want to see what you've learned, what you know, and how committed you really are. Okay, so stuff is going to come up for you this week that is going to make you feel something. Okay, now your challenge this week is to ride the waves and not let them sweep over you and drag you out into the ocean and you're like drowning. Okay, no, we're not having that. We're riding these waves because you have chosen to be in this place at this point in time, and therefore we must accept the fact that we are being challenged, and we must embrace the warrior energy of the knight in order to power through what gets thrown our way. Now, what is beautiful about this knight is that he is galloping into the ocean on his beautiful white majestic horse. He is holding cups, and from the cups out is crawling a crab, and out is flying a peacock. And on his shield, there's a little crab, and there's the peacock feathers. Now, the crab typically represents, it's this Cancer energy. It's this like, on the inside, I'm so soft and tender. I feel so much, and I sit in the darkness, and I just feel. And typically, we like to hide this part of ourselves. We see it as a hindrance, as a vulnerability. But the knight, in his quest to mastering his emotions, he is wearing his emotions on his suit of armor proudly. Yeah, he's like the peacock. He's boasting it. He's like, yeah, I feel a lot. You know what? That's what makes me strong. Because he knows that to feel this deeply is what helps him pursue his purpose. Because without feeling, how will we ever know what feels right? What feels true, what feels best, and why things matter to us, yeah? So we are starting to wear what we feel so proudly on our skin. We are starting to wear it on the outside. We are starting to express it. We are dealing with our own shit. We are accepting the challenges that come our way. We are powering through them. How can we make sure that we are doing all of the above? How can we make sure that we don't slip and fuck it all up? Well, I have for you, my friends, the Four of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife. Now, this is where the role of your mind, your intellect, your understanding comes into play. As always, we have those swords in our hands. Are we going to use them to cut through our mental bullshit or to just stab ourselves? Yeah, what are you going to choose? Because this is ultimately the power of the mind. We always have knowledge. We always have choice. We always have the choice to be completely present and completely aware. So as these things come up for you this week, particularly if these challenges are challenging, if they're difficult, how can you perceive your situation differently so you don't adopt a doom and gloom mindset? So this is Lord of Rest from Strife. And this is something I personally have been working at a lot recently, where a challenge comes up for me, whether it be emotional or, for example, university. I've got an assignment due on Friday. I have not even started. So my typical default response is time to stress out. Oh shit, I'm running out of time. I have so much to do. How am I going to get it done? I have to stress. And I'm like, shut up, Danica. No, you absolutely don't. You have like 2 full days to get this thing done, 3 full days if we look at it realistically. Yeah, see what I just did there? Start to change the way that you perceive so you can feel differently about the situation at hand. So what is key here is that yes, we are aiming to master our emotions, but not without intellect, not without the power of the mind. Do not get lost in your emotions. Keep using your powerful mind to create space, to create clarity, and to choose how you will proceed through these challenges. Always choose better. Always choose to be more. Always remember that you are becoming a king or a queen. How would that king or queen act? Fight your way through it with a sense of real internal peace, calm, clarity, and control. It is so available to you, particularly as we move into our Capricorn sun, new moon in Taurus. I'm like thinking grounded. As we move into our Taurus sun and Taurus new moon, we have this real grounded energy coming in, this real balancing energy. So it's like, I feel this, I think this, let me unite the two and proceed from there. It's all available for you this week. Make the most of it. Thank you so much for watching.